Suddenly playing the charming bad guy was my thing. I love acting. It's an interesting challenge to make something that doesn't exist appear like it's happening and to do it in a real way. Well, for Blow I had to age from 20 to 60, starting out in shape and then later putting on fat pads. The Rat Pack was the piece that really kicked me out of that little funk that I was in, and then Ted called me up and asked me if I wanted to be the dad in Blow. You know, it was a small, independent movie, and with Paramount becoming involved, it was obviously a good thing, but you can't put a round peg in a square hole. You don't do anything thinking that it's going to stick. When I found out Cusack was involved, I liked that a lot. You could just do independent movies, but I like bigger kind of studio movies, at least some of them. I've only been in one fight in my whole life. In 7th grade, yet everyone thinks I'm a maniac. Not like Chinese food, where you eat it and then you feel hungry an hour later. I didn't start acting until I was in college, which was in the 70s. I think people like watching edgy things. I just finished Newark, which was a really heavy-duty, raw, independent. I know when I go to a movie I want to experience something, whether to laugh, to cry, to feel bad. This is the profession I chose, and you really learn to save your money because you never know how it's going to go, but you still want to get out there and work. I love acting. It's an interesting challenge to make something that doesn't exist appear like it's happening, and to do it in a real way. I'm emotionally in tune with my feelings and what people mean to me, and I have no trouble saying it and relating to it. It would be nice to do a movie where I didn't have to choke the girl to get her. I didn't like some of the movies that were coming to me. I think drug movies free the director to make intense films. In college, I started out doing musicals and Shakespeare. So, you need to balance it out with bigger and smaller movies. I think that if you can achieve a balance, then you appease a lot of yourself and your career and what it takes to maintain in this business for a while. I was on a soap opera before that for 3 years, where I was the nicest guy on earth. I think I had a kind of pause for insight in my 20s when I wasn't in a relationship and my career wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. I had time for reflection then. Today some actors get a little full of themselves about what they're doing. As soon as I became proactive in producing my own stuff, I started getting other roles. What I really am is a homebody. I was a homebody even before I had a family. My days are filled with home stuff. I played pretend games as a kid, army, whatever, but I never wanted to be an actor. The more you think about something, the more important it becomes, the more important it is to you, and the more important it will become to the audience. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to Best Quotes YouTube channel.